Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here. We are at Baxter Cycle again in the Royal Enfield part of the building. Look what I found here today. Look at that hot rod, isn't that neat? Not quite stock, it's kind of a Christmas present looking bike to me. Got some really neat add-ons. It's a Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. It's got that really neat tank, you know, the very traditional tank looking thing. Anyway, it's got some add-ons. They did this leather strap across the tank here. They've got this felt seat with a little extra padding in it. They put this really cool mirror on the side here. Isn't that neat? Just kind of a neat looking single mirror. And then on the side over here they've got this pouch. Very, very nice looking bike, huh? And then of course here's a Christmas bunch of gear, boots, bag, all that neat stuff. Continental GT is a 648cc parallel twin, puts out about 47 horsepower, I think, and about 38 or 9 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 52 or 3 newton meters. It's got this beautiful 6-speed transmission. This is probably one of the smoothest Royal Enfield transmissions out there. I just love riding these bikes. I took one of the Interceptors, I think it was that one actually, 130-mile ride one day, and I just fell in love with it. I've ridden several of these bikes, you know, 10, 20 miles, but never quite so far. But after doing that, I was just, you know, totally fell in love with the bike. Anyway, so it's air and oil cooled. It's fuel injected, dual throttle bodies. It's got the setback pegs, you know, the clip-on type handlebars, you know, lower compared to the stock Interceptors. These are raised up. Just a really neat looking bike. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. The front disc is a floating disc. I think it's a 320 millimeter with the Vibri twin pot. And the rear disc is a 240 millimeter Vibri single pot right there. Just a gorgeous motorcycle. These are supposed to weigh, it depends on where you look. I've heard as little as 440 wet and as much as 470 wet. So somewhere in there. And the day that I rode one of these, that one over there, I was just absolutely amazed at the how low the weight was, how well the bike handled, how easy it was. It was just so very friendly to run, very nice. And I was also amazed at the torque. It like 90% of the torque of this motor, like something like 33 foot-pounds of torque, is already coming out at about 2,000 RPMs or 2,200 RPMs. So right over idle, you know, just a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. The wheelbase on a bike like this is about 55.1 inches. I'm not sure what that is in millimeters. Seat height is 31.6. That's about 800 millimeters, maybe a little more, 805 maybe. And ground clearance on these bikes, I don't know if I have that number here in front of me. I'm going to guess around 6 or 7 inches. Enfields are really good about that. Lots of ground clearance. But, so let's check it out. Starting at the back here, it's got this just gorgeous suede seat. Coming up here, it's got this belt buckle, kind of a very neat looking thing. Something I always like about this, the set down handlebars, but look at this. That's cast into the bike, chromed up, very nice. Dual gauges, tack on the left, tack on the right, speed on the left. Turn it on, it's got a fuel gauge in there, trip A, trip B. That's all manageable by this button right here. Of course, ABS brakes, front and back, neutral light, battery light. All bikes should have a battery light and an oil light, and this one does. Just a gorgeous thing. Redline 7500. Switch gear has pass to flash to pass, I mean. High lows, the blinkers and the horn on this side. On this side, of course, throttle, starter button, kill switch. Beautiful looking bike, isn't it? It's got the gators and the forks, they're 41 millimeter forks. I think they're I think it's 4.7 inches of travel in the front and 3.5 on the back. 3.5 inches of travel in the back. Twin shocks with these piggyback cylinders on them for the rear. It's just a beautiful machine, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. I love it in this color. I don't know what this color is called, but very, very racy looking to my eye. Look at that. You know, very classic looking. bike. You know, it's got the classic twin-cylinder look of the old Royal Enfield's Interceptors and such from the late 50s and, well, from the 60s, I guess it would be. Big base on the side. Just a gorgeous bike. Perfect Christmas present. That's my size. If you're looking for something for me, that's what I need. I love it. Tires are Seat front and rear. Looking for a size here. So this looks like a 190, 18. I know the back is an 18 also. That's another nice thing about this. It's got 18s front and rear. And I think the rear is a 130. 130, 70, 18 on the rear. Just beautiful, isn't it? One of the neat things about this engine is it's a single overhead cam, and it's got the little rocker arms with the set screw. So you just pull this valve cover off, and all 8 valves. It's got 4 valves or something. All 8 valves are right there. So take the tank off, take this cover off, and you know. So if you're the kind of person that likes to do your own maintenance, well, there you go. Easy access to that stuff. It isn't buried under layers of fairing and things like that. Just a gorgeous machine, isn't it? I really do like these a lot. I mean, look at this view here. It's just spectacular. Just spectacular. I like it. Hey, if you're looking for something like this, get yourself down here to Baxter Cycle. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. They can help you all out. Get out there and ride, my friends. Wahoo!